Hello there. Before I proceed with my presentation, I would like to make you think upon one question, one simple question. What if you are living a happy life and on one unfortunate day you find that you are suffering from a heart attacking disease like cancer? How would you feel? Is there any solution for it? Yes, there is. The answer is stem cells. So, now what are stem cells? Stem cells are unspecialized cells capable of renewing themselves through cell division, sometimes after long period of inactivity. They divide from mitosis and thus the equal number of chromosomes are produced. It is distinct from a progenitor cell. A progenitor cell is a biological cell that, like a stem cells, has a tendency to differentiate into a specific type of cell, but it is already more specific than a stem cell and is pushed to differentiate into its target cell. It has two unique properties which distinguishes it from other cells. First, they are unspecialized cells capable of renewing themselves into another cell, sometimes after long periods of inactivity. Second, under certain psychological or experimental conditions, they can be induced to become tissue or organ specific cells with special functions. Let's know about something about discovery and history of stem cells. Stem cells were first discovered by a Russian-American physician, biologist, and scientist known as Sir Alexander A. Maximov. In 1978, stem cells were discovered in human cord blood. In 1988, embryonic stem cell lines were created from a hamster. In 1995, first embryonic stem cell line derived from a primate. In 1997, cloned lamb from stem cells. 2001, the stem cells were able to kill cancerous cells, hence curing it. What are embryonic stem cells? Embryonic stem cells is a type of stem cell which is found in the blastocyst after zygote formation. They possess more potentiality, have a higher flexibility, and grow at a faster rate than adult stem cells. These cells help us in repairing internal damage in the body, and moreover, they can also be formed artificially by cell culture. What are adult stem cells? These are undifferentiated stem cells found especially in bone, marrow, brain, and heart. They are also known as somatic stem cells. They play a crucial part in transplanting surgeries of various macroorgans. Let's have a recap on what we studied earlier. Now, stem cells are divided into two parts, embryonic stem cells and non-embryonic stem cells, also known as adult stem cells. Embryonic stem cells are more flexible, more potential, and they have a faster growth, while non-embryonic stem cells are less flexible, less potential, and grow at a slower growth. Now, here are some facts about stem cells. So the fact number one is there are different type of stem cells, each with their own purpose. Number two is the first ship was cloned with use of stem cells. She was called Dolly the ship. Third, President George Bush, when he was the president, he funded embryonic stem cell research with a huge amount of investment in it. Number four, stem cells can also cure heart diseases. America is known as one of the most obese cities in the whole world, and that's why usage of stem cells to cure heart diseases is greater rate than all other countries. Number 5. Currently there are only few widely accepted stem cells therapies. With growing economy and fast life, people are more worried about their life. So different companies have turned up with the idea of preserving stem cells and thus generate revenue. There are several banks established which provide great services in preserving the stem cells. Two of the major companies are Code Life Bank and Life Cell Bank. Now, I will acknowledge you about how to preserve your baby's stem cell and the whole procedure concerned. First of all, after 7 months of pregnancy, the name of the mother is enrolled and you will have to fill up the form of the bank in which you may like to preserve. An advance deposit may be taken by the bank as a token. At the time of delivery, the umbilical cord is cut and about 20 cm of it is preserved. 50 to 20 ml of maternal blood is also collected. This whole thing is done just after 10 minutes of delivery. Then, the sample blood and the code is sent to laboratory for its testing on the basis of sterility, vulnerability, and disease check. Then, after the verification, they are sent to the preservation lab where they are stored under a freezing temperature of minus 1500 degrees Celsius.
This is for the protection of your baby. It will last a lifetime. With umbilical cord banking from LifeCell, you can, in a safe and simple way, preserve your baby's stem cells at birth that can fight over 80 medical conditions. I chose LifeCell.
Now it's my turn.
Yes. LifeCell, the lifesaver for life.
I can never forget those happy times that I spent with my children. But that was until my precious son Darren was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. I remember, as I waited at the hospital, that moment seemed to have lasted a lifetime. And when it was finally over, all I could think of was holding my son again. I'm so glad I stored Daphne's cord blood. It saved her brother's life. Cord blood banking is an essential health care every child needs. And it can only be done at birth. I'm thankful I made the right choice with Cord Life.
Well, thank you very much, and I would like to suggest you that do preserve your child's stem cells for their better future.